Alright, it's been a while since I've went live. Hopefully it works, because I just had a problem, but it should work. But stuff that's been up with me, it's been like 19 degrees. We can a couple days there 50, but that's only when I'm lucky. Have no heat right now. Got adapted to the cold. I do have a little tiny space heater, but it's on its last limb. This thing's like 4 years old. Shoot, still nobody here. I should have probably started early. But yeah. Aside from that, got new fur tails and stuff. Got 7 new fur tails. That's pretty cool. I'm soon about to be getting my heat turned on. That's gonna be exciting. Finally get to be war. But aside from that, I really didn't talk much about my vacation because it was so hectic that I just was all over the place. But my vacation was pretty hectic. The start of it was I was dealing with some tooth pain and I had to go to the ER, and that was the day when I was about to be getting on the train. I had to do that on the same day because I knew I wasn't going to get to any hospital or anything in Illinois. But yeah, I went there, biked there, and then had to bike to Walgreens. And after I biked to Walgreens, literally got my prescription, and then had to bike all the way home. But I also had to get a suitcase because I didn't have enough suitcases, and I thought they were going to tell me my one suitcase was too big, but really, they did. It's the easiest actually to go on trains. But aside from that point, I got some luggage from like a thrift store. They don't really sell luggage. They'll just throw them out. I actually got a really nice luggage. I got Jaguar. Really nice. But aside from that, yeah, I got some luggage, brought that back on my bike. And then once I got back, it was like 1, 2 o'clock. Yeah, that was pretty just ridiculous because I didn't get to get any sleep until I literally got on the train. But before I could get on the train, I had to literally pack all my stuff in the luggage, and it was pretty much over 100 pounds. And when I packed all my stuff in the luggage, I had a little wagon. It was a little like Tykes like wagon, and I just put all 3 bags, just jammed them in there, and then just started running. And then like I went full on like rage shift of just like just like mush, just rushing, because really I only had 50 minutes to an hour to get some. Well, actually it was an hour and a half, but I had to run 6 miles, and that was insane. And doing that, like, I was just like roaring and just literally pushing myself to the limit. And when I got there, Merry Christmas, here's this wagon, because I just grabbed my stuff and all that. I was literally running where it all what made me the most mad is I forgot my phone because I was rushing so much, and then literally the person wanted to take a picture because I looked like I came out of the Matrix. But aside from the point, they wanted to take a picture, and like literally it took so long. When I realized I forgot my phone, the train was going, so I only had my like phone that I've been using for recording and stuff, which broke on the trip. But that's further on to the trip. Besides the point, get on the train, go on my adventure. Well, the person, my love, pretty much he also has a YouTube channel. He's got like little bits of stuff, but I think Michael something. Yeah, it's Michael. No, Michael Chef is his Bingo Live, but I think it's like I don't know. I'll probably post it somewhere on my community page or something. Who knows? But besides the point, the person I went to go see literally was gonna go see me up at the train station because they're gonna go see one of their friends and they're gonna give me a ride back. Well, they didn't know, but they had COVID and literally they didn't go see him, but like they had to go back. So I had to walk from Matt Tunes. Would you like to sing with us? Oh, what song are you thinking? But I was right now just tell the rest of my story, but I might, depending on what song it is. I don't remember a lot of songs, but maybe you just post up lyrics, I'll sing along or something. Besides some point, yeah, I had to walk with all the luggage when I got off of the train, and that was not fun. I made it like 6, 7 miles, and then the cops were called. Well, I was lucky to get a friendly cop who literally rode me all the way to Mattoon. Wait, no, not Mattoons. It's Windsor. Yeah, it was Windsor. And yeah, that was literally 13, 14 miles from where I was. And I was just literally walking with all that luggage. When I got there, literally, I met the person like a little bit later. I was calling them on like other people's phone because I didn't have any service on my other phone. And pretty much when I was trying to call, they were somewhere else, and when they were there, they were just like, "Okay, stay here. I got the perfect place." I stayed in this like abandoned like garage, and it was pretty all right. It was only 50 degrees. It was still like fall, not that close to winter, but yeah. I was adapted and like, yeah, acclimated to the like cold weather, especially now because all I got is this heater. But aside from point, we're staying there, and it literally lasted for 3 days until we had to move, and we like had to hightail it to uh somewhere else, and it was pretty cool. I got to be what the actual definition of a troll is, living on the bridge, staying there, and I got to use my masonry skills and like place the rocks and everything. It was pretty fun. Wilderness. Um, but while doing that and everything, there's definitely some downfalls, the coldness and just like really couldn't have a fire, or else they'd be like, oh, people are there. But it was really cool. Figured out even Michael had theology and didn't really know about it. He did have like an evil spirit around him that took the form of this giant black wolf, and that was pretty cool. But it wasn't a good one. He's thinking that he's more within, like, he is a Catharian, but he thinks it's a lion. I mean, he definitely has the roar of it. I've seen him when he picked up this giant stone that was almost like an Atlas stone. It literally weighed 300-400 pounds. I tried to pick it up, but because I ran so much, the shoes I had literal holes in them. Like, the bottoms just had holes in them. I was just still walking on them in the cold. Literally, my love caught hypothermia, but I survived hypothermia and I'm still surviving it. Yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, whoo, that was definitely a doozy. It felt like my whole body was like noodles. What are you looking at? You're looking at a fairy and just chilling out and talking in a chill, well, in my version of a chill environment. I also got this cool light going and everything. Ooga booga! Oh, wait! I complete the set! I'm back in true caveman style. I have the power. I dictate whether it is right or wrong. Caveman footage. Like, I have to admit, this is one of the best, like, voniculture bones I've ever found. I got a whole book bag full of them. I got the ribs. I got, what's this? I got it all. Is everybody interested in wanting to see my bone collection of bags? Okay. Oh no, I can't knock over my candles. Alrighty. Oh, I guess so everybody left. But to go on with my adventure within Illinois and Windsor, pretty much staying underneath there and being there for a while. Definitely got noticed and stuff. And then literally the person I was seeing is just in a bad situation. It's just like, parents can sometimes be even controlling when you're even an adult, and it can be overwhelming almost, and you just have to learn how to gain your own self-confidence and break free. But yeah, pretty much when I got sent to the shelter, um, they pretty much had hypothermia and was sent to the ER and literally got a Wolverine shot. So I was just like, wow. They're just like, now I'm like a superhero. I was like, survive. Everybody survives. I've definitely had my moments where I've definitely survived. Whew. Glad I'm still here, but that's besides the point. Unless somebody wants to hear about that. Yeah. Pretty much I tried to go even visit back in Windsor, just riding a bike from Mattoons all the way to Windsor. And I did get a flat tire on the way there. That was not fun. But I still made it there. Tried to have some person help me fix the tire, but they didn't have a replacement tube, and that's all I needed. And aside from that, I went to just go to the park, play some basketball, and yeah, literally the cops were called on me. And it was just because I had like almost like this cool weird core whatever. I guess obscene core is not a fashion, but it's something else. I don't know. I say it's fashion. I don't know. Yeah, they just thought I was a weirdo, and they just called the cops on me. I'm like, wow, okay, that's great. And then I went back. I did get a ride. That was awesome, getting a ride back. Because yeah, I had a flat tire, and then last time they tried to fix it, still didn't work. I was just like, ugh. Oh well. And yeah, I walked back like I think 4 miles, and then somebody gave me a ride. I wasn't a cop. It was somebody with a truck. And yeah, once I went back there, I had like I think 3 more days or 2 more days. I went to Walmart because he gave me his like Walmart gift card, and I got fur leg warmers. That was really cool. And I did get a 700cc tire, but it was too late for me to even like get it put in and all that stuff, because I just went on my own fun adventure. Because yeah, he had his own situation where manipulative family. Yeah. Besides from that, they tried to send me home on a certain day. So I went on the train, and when I went on the train, literally, I didn't have a ticket bought for me. So I literally got stuck in like another part of Illinois. I got stuck in Champaign. And then I had to literally go to a soup kitchen to use the phone. That was pretty great. I got a meal. And when I got my meal, literally, I called my mom, and then I'm like, I need these numbers. And then she's just like, okay. Well, first she said, I don't want to even hear it. So I first went and ate, but then I called again. I'm like, I need these numbers so I can call these people. My dad literally ignored the call twice, didn't even pick up. I'm like, wow. It rang like twice or 3. I don't know. Something like that. And then yeah, it was pretty crazy just going there. But I have to admit it was really great experience, like happy, like love shifts, and getting to like completely let my guard down. I was really happy. Uh, really, it ran into meeting, like, well, I mean, the love of my life. And then, like, even figuring out they were there and was even more interesting by just being around them and stuff. Even talking to them when they were dealing with, like, night terrors and stuff, and would talk about, like, wolf shift dreams and, like, wanting to build a den and, like, being raised as a pup by its mother. Or, yeah, having a wolf mother. Pretty interesting. Literally met on Facebook on a furry dating site. But yeah, aside from that, when I got back from the vacation and well, actually, I had to go in Chicago, Illinois, for like hot minute, like a whole day, because I got there and literally the train station was closing when I was getting there, so I couldn't even get my phone. And on top of it, like, I couldn't sleep in the train station. I could only sleep outside. But then I got told by the security guard that, oh yeah, if you have an Amtrak station ticket, you can sleep in the Greyhound station. And I'm like, wow, thanks. So I had to walk like half a mile, maybe a mile, to the Greyhound bus station. And when I got there, literally, I had a raccoon like hat, and some dude wanted to trade me some laptop that I'm pretty sure was stolen. And I'm just like, no, I want to keep it, because like every time I get one of these hats, well, when I see one of these hats, it's at a garage sale, and then like some old lady's just like, I want to save this for some kid. You're not a kid. I'm like, I want to buy the raccoon hat. And then they're like, no. Well, I found one at a Goodwill on my trip and literally kept hassling me for it and hassling me for it. And I'm like, no. And literally, I accidentally forget my ticket outside because it fell out of my pocket. And he comes inside, but he doesn't take my hat or mess with any of my stuff. It's just like sitting there. I'm like, okay. Um, and then, yeah, I wake up in the morning after sleeping on the like chairs that they kind of make where you can't sleep because, well, they don't want you to do that. They make it uncomfortable so you don't do that. I hate how people do that stuff just to make it where you can't do things like that. Besides from point, yeah, I wake up in the morning and yeah, I have to wait until like I think 6 for my train, and I was just doing my videos, but it kept glitching out, and yeah, I don't know. I was definitely whoo going nuts, but it was definitely fun. And they're soon gonna be here. Well, not. I don't know which. I have a friend, but there's also a friend I'm helping out with the theology, and also my love's coming over, and like, yeah, and it's pretty cool. Um, yeah. Anybody got any questions or stuff like that? Or you want me to talk about my shifts and stuff like that? Cause I mean, I've definitely had some like happy shifts, and like when I got all my fur tails, I was definitely excited and happy. They got squeakers in them. I'm wearing one right now. um, yeah, I got 7 fur tails. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing all of them in my videos. It's just been a struggle for me right now. Um, yeah. Aside from that, everything else has been going pretty good. Um, family's kind of been just kind of like, ugh. Literally, my friend has been a better help to me. I mean, I wouldn't say oh my family, but like, yeah. Never take me serious when I'm like I need something. um, yeah. Aside from that, it's just been hard because of the cold. Um, I got a cheap heater system where a lot of the pipes are corroded and stuff, and I didn't get the right apex used, so I didn't have my gas turned on because I didn't have hot water. But I take care of other stuff, other places. Um, aside from that, I've been focusing on increasing my emotional growth and spiritual energy and stuff with my theology of my red links, and also with a black leopard and stuff. So, new, interesting, exciting things with me and stuff. I've been experiencing more shifts and stuff where I just like pouncing, and I've been doing quads, but like sometimes I don't record it because it just happens and stuff. On top of that, um, I don't know. I'm just staying born in this cult. I've been needing to clean, but kind of been losing my mind because in the process of cleaning this place, I was being yelled at and stuff. So that's why I be doing cleaning videos of the woods. I also like taking care of the environment, but something about it just brought me inner peace with just connecting with nature and actually cleaning it up and stuff. But whatever makes you happy. I mean, that is an important thing with life and self-care is just being within nature and just grounding yourself, because people are just sometimes so chaotic that you just can't get yourself wrapped up in their toxic environment. And it's just like everyone around, well, not everybody around me, the people that are my good friends are not toxic, but well, and even people that are friends, their families are just out there. They're just so grounded, and they think that they have their own like salvation with their belief of it's all okay, but they don't realize the just controlling like toxicity that they are bringing. But oh well, that's other people and my own personal life too. I mean, family's okay. My mom's not controlling. She's just more gotta get her way. I could be doing whatever I want. I could be a Therian, furry. She cares, furry or Therian. She knows I am. But yeah, just how the cookie crumbles. Hi, here's. How's your day going? I'm just right now just talking about stuff and just updating people about my life and stuff. And oh, I also have a dragon as one of my theoriologies. And I guess so. It's now Paleotherian now because they found a dragon fossil. Like it literally has more bones in its neck than like humans do and their whole body and stuff. But yeah, it's a fairy dragon. Named Carblusu. Yeah, it helps me with spiritual energy and also really cares about me and loves me. And I care and love about it too. Yeah. Besides from that, I've been meditating and um, astral projecting and astral shifting, forming into my red links. And that's really fun. It's fun to explore the plains and fly and also be in the wilderness. Yeah, I can also fly. Fun little fact. I mean, not in real life. I wish. That'd be cool. Um, besides from that, yeah. Um, any questions or anything? Because usually my streams are more high energy, but this one's just a chill one. It's cold, raining outside. Well, um, other things I go through of being an adult there, and I don't really experience like humility doing my quadrobics. Really, it's with the world around me, and it helps with one of the Contherian things that I go through of the slow motion um, stuff around me. Like sometimes I'll just see stuff go in slow motion, and it's a little bit monotonous sometimes, but I usually just don't focus on the mental like image of it all and just keep going forward. And within that, it's like I still see and understand what's going around me, but if I focus on it too long, I do get a headache because It's just like image, 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 and it's just slow down. And really, when I do quadrobics, it really feels great because seeing that image almost just go in a normal, regular speed with like how my fingers are just going like palm, and then it's just really almost just transcendent. It makes me feel better within my shifts. I mean, I don't feel bad within my shifts. It's just something that you have to accept and understand. And the more you accept it and understand it, the more you can understand how to balance those emotional pains with other feelings that you go through within the pain. Because, yeah, it can cause sometimes anxiety attacks, and you're experiencing a shift and don't know how to calm yourself because you're suppressing it because you're worried about how it'll affect the environment around you. And that is your ego taking over your mental capability of expressing itself fully. And you can't let your ego fully develop into what's the word I wanted? A tainted alter ego. Sorry, I had a song like that, and it's really catchy. But also, I don't know. I laughed comfort because I've definitely went through a lot of emotional stress and problems that has definitely had me experience shifts. But I'm glad I found the Therian community and now fully understand more about myself. And yeah, I'm here to help other people fully more understand themselves and not lose themselves within the chaos, because even with that, getting toxic like emotional habits can develop into very detrimental problems within the mental mind. And yeah, I've done a lot of study within that field and stuff because I've been pushed around too many times, and it's just like I just want to understand reality more. I've always wanted to understand reality more, and I don't know, I've had definitely out of the ordinary thoughts like, what does it feel like to be somebody else? But that was because there's a lot of pain, but ah, yeah, yeah, I experienced shifts with my white wolf, red lynx, I mean, sometimes, I mean, sorry about that. What I was going on about, oh yeah. I mean, sometimes I do feel like almost like a little bit like flying with the wing, but that's a very, very, very rare thing to happen. Um, I do have a heart kin with deers and the Clydesdale horse. Um, yeah, I also like dry oats. I don't know why, but I don't like cooked oatmeal. I like just eating straight dry oats. I mean, I do like the apple cinnamon and oatmeal. Don't get me wrong, that is delicious. It's like hands down my favorite oatmeal. And I do love just devouring it. Yeah, besides that, dry oatmeal, beets, uh, I do like sweet potatoes. I like eating a lot of raw, because when I got away from a toxic relationship, literally, I weighed 40 pounds less, and my stomach shrank so much, and because of it, I had to like really start eating and working my appetite back up, and I cut out beef, pork, and dairy because I figured out I was allergic to actually beef and pork too. On top of being allergic to dairy, it's called lactoglycemic. And when I cut that stuff out and also started eating more because literally the relationship wouldn't do like any dishes. So I'd be the only one doing dishes. And I'd be just like, all right, let's eat out of the pot and just eat out of the same pot. And they'd scream and freak out and be like, you're crowding me. And like, I can't get any food. Like, I'm not eating. And I get so mad. I'd be like, I'm not eating. And yeah, I literally not eat and just be really stressed out. And yeah, I mean, if you just also drinking a lot just to be able to handle being around her because I would always try and bring her up and bring confidence to her, but she would always say, you don't love me, you hate me, and like all this other stuff. And if I didn't like intimate, literally, I would get like screamed at and yelled at if I wouldn't do it right away because I had to use the restroom. Like, I'm sorry, I had to just use the restroom. Like, ooh, da dee da. Like, you're gonna trip out and make me feel like I'm the victim. Like, psh. Like we all went through trauma, and you're the one who's just gonna attack me and make me feel bad. And when you realize you also have the same trauma, you're just going to like not even remember how you bring me down every time I would feel bad, and then you just bring up my trauma and just say I deserved it. Like, psh. Ridiculous. I just don't want to do it. Smash my TV because you think it's watching you. Doesn't even buy me a new TV. Give chances because, oh, self improvement. But like, even being a friend, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. One of those situations where it's just like, it's sad, but you just can't keep trying to chase something that just doesn't want to be helped. Uh, but yeah, um, pretty much, I just after getting away from that, went on like a raw diet and was practicing my quadrobics and stuff because even she would like laugh about when I would have a happy shift and feel my tail, but I wouldn't understand like why I feel it. I thought it was because I was a furry. I thought furries went through shifts and stuff because there it was just like the theory and community was just something I had never heard of. because just people only knew about furries. Besides from the point, um, yeah, I was pretty much training and working up to get my stomach back and get all my muscle weight back. It took me like 2, 3 months, and well, actually, maybe two. And yeah, I was doing quadrobics, and I was also working at a haunt doing quadrobics. I literally was doing quadrobics and practicing like my jumps and stuff. Like, reason why like some of my videos you're like, wow, you can jump really high just squatting. Yeah, that was one of the things that I had to do in the hunt. There was like a what is it called, a hayride, and they literally had these like railings that were on there, and it made it like at least 8 to 6 feet, and I would literally like put my front hands on it. Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't put my front hands. I would literally jump and bloop, land perfectly on there sometimes. Scare people. Yeah, that's what I do mostly all the time. I had to have like at least over 100 grams of protein, like each day doing all that stuff. And sometimes I would even do 2 parts of the haunt, the hayride and prison break. And that was definitely a workout. Some people did not like me doing that. I splashed one time the chainsaw dude because it was raining outside. Literally, if you work at a haunt, they don't care if it's raining. They still sell tickets. They still are running. And they pay you just $50. Yes, that's the point. Went to the fur camp, and when I went to the fur camp, yeah, they were kind of jealous of me because, yeah, when I worked out for those 3 months, I gained all 40 pounds of that muscle, and I had literally, uh, yeah, an 8 pack, not a 6 pack, an 8 pack. Those are hard to get. Literally, I have a 6 pack because I have not been eating enough, and it's just been cold, and it's been a struggle for me. It really has been a struggle. It's like I'd be working again, but like every time I get a job, it's just like I get fired because I do too good of a job, and people feel threatened that they're gonna lose their job. And who gets hired as like a higher paying role and job? A person who just throws iced coffee in the sink because they're mad and makes a mess and tells me to clean it up when I am doing donuts, doing sometimes sandwiches, throwing out trash, all making ice cap, dumping ice cap in the ice cap machine all the time. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Being dealt with like theology and not knowing about it and having to brace through all my problems. It's just like it's all right, but it's way better knowing because at least I now more understand everything. Um, yeah, Any questions or anything, or should I bring out like some of my tales that I've gotten? Maybe I should do that. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab some tales. Mm. Oh. More tales. Oh, wait. There's more. I'm still here. Give me a second. Alright, I am back. Wait, I'm missing a tail. Give me one more second. Well, I don't know where it went, but I'm back. Here are some of the new fur tails. Let me move my diffuser. We're wondering where that was coming from. Let me turn on the light. Holding this. Here's one of my tails. They got squeaker. I have to say they're awesome. Yeah. On Etsy, liquid breed. Liquid is Liqued. And then breed, BREED. Got cheap price. It's actually one of my favorites that I can't wait to wear. It's called Sunny Day. And then I'm wearing this one.